Hi, good morning. I just wanted to pop in here real quick and kind of do a quick video on mean girl behavior. As everyone should know, I really am on a mission to kind of squash it. So anyway, the scenario is I am at the receiving end of mean girl behavior, and it happens quite frequently, and it still is very disconcerting to me. So, situation is this: an employer hired me to do some work with them, and I was preparing for a presentation. And there's a broker involved, and so a broker is kind of like the middleman, or in this case, middle woman. I had asked her for clarification on this particular meeting, and she never responded. So then, right before the meeting, I asked her again for clarification, and she gave me a snide response, didn't respond in time for the meeting, which I was presenting at, and then responded after the fact, and then had the audacity to complain to the employer, the company that hired me, because I didn't meet the expectation. And so that's a big pill for me to swallow, considering I did my due diligence and I really did try to clarify before the meeting so I could meet expectations. As a matter of fact, I prefer to exceed them. So that was frustrating. And then throughout the course of a couple of the other meetings, she had questions and needed clarification on a couple of things. And instead of just asking me at that time about it, she instead kept it to herself and then it complained to the employer. Again, and these were super minor, like she could have just quickly asked me for clarification. Hey Jen, I'm not sure what's going on here, or hey Jen, can you clarify this for me, or whatever. We could have just easily resolved it. Instead, she acted as if she was like a tattletale or something and went to the employer. It's not a problem. I know I didn't really do anything wrong in this situation. I think I should have been a little bit more aggressive in getting clarification before the meeting. But that said, women address each other. Like, sit down and ask questions of one another, build those relationships. This would have been a perfect opportunity for her to get to know me, ask a couple of questions, and respond to my emails. Don't not respond and then expect the other person to meet a specific requirement. So poor communication is just a no-no. But also, it's almost as if she was, because she was in a position of power over me just because of her position within this hierarchy, she decided to use that to her advantage, but to my demise. Inappropriate at best. So all I'm saying is, when you show up to in a situation like this, exercise the most integrity, the most control, the most empathy. If someone is asking a question, typically there's a reason. You may think it's dumb, but maybe it's not to them. So answer the questions. Don't be arrogant. Don't let your ego get in the way. And stop mean girl behavior. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. We're all worthy of treating others with respect and dignity. So that's all I wanted to say. Have a wonderful Thursday. And in the meantime, stay stylish, you little boss babe.